For understanding navigation, first we have to consider the shape of the earth. The earth rotates about its axis, so there will be a centrifugal force produce slightly more masses in the middle, and due to this force, earth slightly bulges in the middle near equatorial region. That's why earth is not a perfect shape. There will be a always bulge near the equatorial region. There is a difference in diameter called earth compression. Compression is in terms of polar diameter to the equatorial diameter. The polar diameter is 27 statute mile shorter than equatorial diameter, or we can say 23 nautical mile or 43 kilometer, or we can say in percentage that is 0.3 percentage, or in friction 1 by 300. The earth shape are called oblate, spheroid, or we can say geoid. Hey guys, we'll study more detail about the earth in these notes. So the first topic is a sphere, a three-dimensional closed surface such that all point on the surface is equidistant from a given fixed point known as center. The radius or diameter of a sphere is constant. The earth is not a true sphere but an oblate spheroid. There is a two axis. One is polar axis and another is equatorial axis. The spheroid rotates about its smaller axis, that is called polar axis. Now, shape of the earth. What is the earth shape? The earth is not a perfect sphere. There is slightly bulge at equator and flattening at the pole. The polar diameter is 6860.5 nautical mile, which is 23.2 nautical miles shorter than the average equatorial diameter of 6883.7 nautical mile. This gives a compression ratio of 1 by 297, which for all practical purpose can be ignored. Cartograph and Inertial Navigation System (INS) will take the true shape of the earth for navigation. Equatorial diameter of earth is 6883.7 nautical mile. Polar diameter of earth is 6860.5 nautical mile. So the compression is equatorial diameter minus polar diameter, that is 23.2 nautical mile. So now what is the formula for compression ratio? The compression ratio is equatorial diameter minus polar diameter divided by equatorial diameter. So it will be approx 1 by 300. So what is the meaning of 1 by 300? If we have a 300 inches of equatorial diameter, then we have a polar diameter is 299 inches. It means 1 inch is compression. There is flattening at the pole of the earth. This flattening is called compression. Due to this, the polar diameter is shorter than equatorial diameter. Hence, the earth rotates the smaller axis, that is called polar axis. Therefore, the shape of the earth is oblate, spheroid, elliptical or geoid. This is very important for DGCA, CPL or ATPL exam. Now we will learn about North Pole, South Pole and East or West direction. For defined direction, we need a datum or reference point so that direction can be measured. As we know, Earth rotates about its polar axis. The direction in which Earth rotates is called east. The opposite side of east is called west. Now, when the observer facing east, so the left side of the observer called north, or we can say is north direction and right side of observer called south or south direction. We can say the opposite side of north is south. The poles, the two opposite points on the earth's surface through which its smaller axis passes, those 2 points are called North Pole and South Pole. The North Pole, also known as the geographical North Pole or terrestrial North Pole, and the South Pole, also known as the geographical South Pole or terrestrial South Pole. East and West. East is the direction toward which the earth rotates about its axis. The direction is anti-clockwise to a person if looking down on the North Pole from above. The direction opposite to east is called west. If looking earth upon South Pole, it appears to rotate in a clockwise. North Pole and South Pole. The North Pole is the pole which lies to the left of observer facing east, and the pole lies to the right of observer called South Pole. At the North Pole, all directions are south. Very important. At the South Pole, all directions are north. If you are facing a rising sun, it means left of you is north and right is south. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Captain Chandan. I will continue general navigation training series with you. So today in this video we will discuss about cardinal point, quadrantal point, great circle and its properties. So hope you guys like my video, and if you like, kindly do share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Cardinal point. The direction north, east, south and west are known as cardinal point, and these directions are called cardinal direction. Here you can see in the picture, this is the north, east, and that one is south and west. So for the north we can say 0, 0, 0 or 360 degree. On the left picture you can see the east will be 090, the south will be 180 and west will be 270 degree. So that is there is 4 cardinal point: north, east, south and west. Quadrantal point is northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest is a quadrantal point. So here in the picture we can say 045 degree, that is northeast, 135 degree, that is southeast, 225 degree, that is southwest, 315 degree, that is northwest. So there is a 4 cardinal point and 4 quadrantal point. Remember always north and south. If you are in northern part, then always write northeast or northwest, northeast north or northwest north. Similarly, if you are in southern part, write down southeast or southwest. There are some circle or line on the earth, that is great circle, a small circle, rhumb line, parallel of latitude, equator, meridian and anti-meridian. We will first discuss about great circle. Great circle, a circle on the earth whose center and radius are same as earth itself. It is the largest circle on the earth. That's why we call great. Great circle track is followed circumference of the earth surface. Circle on the earth. There are many circles on the earth, that is a great circle, rhumb line, meridian, anti-meridian and equator. So first we will discuss here great circle. A largest possible circle on the surface of the earth whose center and radius are same as those of the earth, it called great circle. The great circle circumference and radius are same as the earth's surface. Properties of great circle. Number 1, It divided the earth into two equal halves. Number 2. The smaller arc of great circle joining two places represent the shortest distance between them. Number 3. Its plane passes to the center of the earth. Number 4. Only one great circle can be drawn through 2 points which are not diametrically opposite to each other. Infinite number of great circles can be drawn through 2 points which are diametrically opposite. For example, the North Pole and the South Pole. An infinite number of great circles may be drawn. And the last one, radio signal follow the great circle path. A great circle, also known as orthodrome. You can see in the picture that great circle cut two equal halves, and there is a center is similar to the earth center. There is a 2 point on great circle which are not diametrically opposite, A and point B. So there is only one great circle can be drawn. If that point is diametrically opposite, then we can make infinite number of great circles. We already discussed about great circle. Now we'll look about a small circle. There are lines on the earth's surface as a form of circle. A small circle are different from great circle. As the name is small, it has not same center and radius as like earth. Example of a small circle are parallel of latitude. We will discuss about parallel of latitude in next video. All parallel of latitude are a small circle except equator, because equator is a great circle whose center and radius are same as earth. Now we will look the definition of a small circle. It is a circle on the earth, the surface of earth whose center and radius are not the same as the earth. The distance round the small circle is less than distance round the great circle, that is 21,600 nautical mile. Here we have to remember some point. So in 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, and in 60 minutes is equal to 60 nautical mile. So in 1 minute it will be 1 nautical mile. Now the earth is rounded by 360 degree. So 360 times 60, that will be 21,600 nautical mile. This will be circumference of the earth, or you can say great circle distance around the earth. Now we look the definition. The vertices of a great circle are the most northerly and southerly point on the great circle. The points are called antipodal. The vertices are diametrically opposite. The distance between two vertices is 10,800 nautical mile. As we know, the earth's circumference is 21,600 nautical mile, because 360 degree times 60. So the vertices is just half. So 180 times 60, that will be 10,800 nautical mile. Antipodal point. A point on surface of a sphere, or you can say earth, is the point which is diametrically opposite it, so situated that a line drawn from one to the other passes through the center of a sphere and form a true diameter. At the vertices, the direction of great circle is 090 degree or 270 degree, that is the east or west only. Hey guys, so now I will take an example. This is very important for DGC examination. So in this question, one vertices is given, that is 73 degree north, that will be a latitude, 020 degree west, that will be longitude. Then in this question asking what is the southern vertices. Guys, as we know, vertices have a 2 point. which are diametrically opposite, or you can say if one will be in northern part, the other will be in southern part. So now I am going to tell you a very simple method. In this question is given 73 degree north, that will be a northern part. So for the southern part, the latitude will be 73 degrees south. And for the longitude, you have to just subtract from 180 degree. So now 180 degree minus 20 degree, that will be 160 degree. And opposite sign, that is, if this in this question asking 0 to 0 degree west, so the answer will be 160 degree east. So the final answer is 73 degrees south, 160 degree east. Example 2. If the vertices is 73 degree north, 0 to 0 degree west, the great circle cut the equator at which longitude? So it is very simple. What you have to do, look, the longitude is 0 to 0 degree west. So if we go 90 degree longitude to the east from 0 to 0 degree west, so it will be 070 degree east. Similar, if we go west 90 degree from 0 to 0 degree west, the coordinate will be 110 degree west. So that is the answer. The final answer is 070 degree east and 110 degree west. On that point, vertices cut the equator. I will continue General Air Navigation Training Series video. In this video, we'll learn about equator, meridian and parallel of latitude. The equator. Equator is a great circle whose plane is at 90 degree to the axis of rotation of the earth. That is called polar axis also. Is called equator. It lies in the east-west direction and it divided the earth equally into two hemispheres. The northern of equator is northern hemisphere and the south part, that is called southern hemisphere. The distance from equator to north pole is the same as the distance from equator to south pole. Equator is datum for defined latitude. So we can say equator is 00 latitude. In next video we will learn about latitude also. The earth cut into two halves. The top is northern hemisphere and the bottom is southern hemisphere. And the line joining the two halves called equator. Meridians. Meridians are semi-great circle joining the north pole and south pole. All meridians indicate true north-south direction. Every great circle passing through the pole forms a meridian and its anti-meridian. The meridian crosses the equator at 90 degree. Two places located on same meridian lies in north and south direction to each other. The meridian passes by Greenwich, England, also called the prime meridian. The prime meridian is a datum for longitude. There are many meridians on the earth. Meridian and anti-meridian forms a great circle. Meridian is visible by observer, but the anti-meridian is not visible by observer. There is a prime meridian or Greenwich meridian. Greenwich is a city in London where the prime meridian crosses that. Parallel of latitude. The parallel of latitude are a small circle on surface of earth whose plane are parallel to the equator. They lie in east or west direction and indicate position north or south of equator. It cut all meridian at right angle. Example of parallel of latitude: Arctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle. Graticule, the network of prime meridian, the meridians, the equator and the parallel of latitude forms a map or Surface of globe is called graticule. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel Captain Chandan. I will continue General Navigation Training Series video for CPL and ATPL. So today in this video we are going to talk about how to describe position on the earth, latitude, longitude, geographical latitude and geocentric latitude, and more detail about change in latitude, change in longitude and some numericals. Position using latitude and longitude. So hope you guys like my video, and if it is useful for you, kindly do subscribe and share, and most important, comment on my video, or you can WhatsApp me. So thank you for watching, and we will start now. How to describe position on the earth? There are many ways of describing position used in aviation. Number 1, by place name. Example, Patna or Delhi Airport, Subic Bay International Airport. Number 2, by ICAO and IATA location code. Example, for Delhi, the IATA code will be DEL, Delta Echo Lima, and for the ICAO code, that is VIDP, Victor India Delta Papa. So IATA means International Air Transport Association and ICAO means International Civil Aviation Organization. Point number 3, bearing and distance. For example, 10 nautical mile on track 090. Bearing means direction. We use also in normal life. For example, drive 90 km to east and you will reach that place. So we use in aviation bearing and direction. We will solve many problems using that one. And number 4, that is very important, latitude and longitude. For latitude and longitude, we will study detail about that. It is widely used in air navigation. Latitude. The latitude of any place is the arc measured along the meridian through the place from equator. Equator is a data meridian. In other words, it is an angular distance along meridian taking datum as equator. They are measured in degree, minute and second. Example, 0 degree to 90 degree north and 0 degree to 90 degree south of equator. So here in the diagram, from datum latitude, that is equator, it makes angle x degree at the earth center. So we can say the circle is x degree latitude in northern part. If from equator x degree is making angle in southern part, then we can say x degree latitude in southern part. There is a parallel of latitude from equator north and south. So for example, Mumbai 19 degree north. It means Mumbai is 19 degree north from the equator. There is two 19 degree from equator. One is 19 degree north from equator and the other is 19 degree south from the equator. The line of 90 degree north draw parallel to the equator. This parallel of latitude called 19 degree north latitude. Any point situated 90 degree north circle are called 19 degree north latitude. Every place at 19 degree north latitude will make 19 degree angle at earth center from the equator. So there are 90 degree parallel of latitude in northern hemisphere. Similarly, there is 90 degree parallel of latitude in southern hemisphere. Geographic or geodetic latitude. Geographic latitude is the angle between the normal to the observer's horizontal plane and the equatorial plane. Geocentric latitude. Geocentric latitude is the angle between the line joining the observer to the geometer of Earth. Geographic or geocentric are different because, as we know, Earth is not a perfect sphere. That's why both angles have a different value. There is just some point we will discuss. Point number 1. The geographical latitude will always exceed the geocentric latitude. There is no difference between them at the equator and at the pole. The maximum difference between geocentric and geodetic latitude occur at 45 degree north or south and is about 11.6 minutes apart. This is very important for DGC exam. Point number 4. Because of the oblate sphere, Earth length of nautical mile varies from 1843 meter at equator and 1862 meter at pole and is about correct at 45 degree latitude where it is 1853 meter. Point number 5. The ICAO standard 1 nautical mile is 1852 meter. We discussed already. Point number 6. The distance traveled when flying up or down a meridian will be different of geographical latitude, so the maximum error will occur. Change of latitude, or in short form we can say chillat. Chillat is the shortest arc along the meridian between two parallel of latitude. It is expressed in degree and minute, or the simple meaning is different between two latitude. It is called change of latitude. Here the example, point A is 20 degree and 30 minute north and point B is 41 degree 30 minute north. If an aircraft is traveling from A to B, what is the chillat? We have to find change of latitude. So what we have to do, first of all, both points are in northern hemisphere. We will subtract from 41 degree 30 minute north minus 20 degree 30 minute north, and answer will be different between A to B. So here 41 degree 30 minute minus 20 degree 30 minute is equal 21 degree. So the answer is 21 degree. In this case the direction will be north because 20 degree 30 minute and 41 degree 30 minute we are going toward the north. We can calculate the distance between point A and point B. The distance is along meridian and we know that meridian is a semi-great circle. We can calculate the distance. So 21 degree times 60, that will be 1260 nautical mile. Here 1 degree equals 60 nautical mile on great circle distance, which is covered previous video. Next example, point A is 20 degree 30 minute north and point B is 41 degree 30 minute south. If an aircraft is traveling from A to B, what is the chillat? Solution. From equator to point A is 20 degree and 30 minute north, and from equator to point B is 41 degree 30 minute south. So the difference will be 41 degree 30 minute plus 20 degree 30 minute, that will be 62. So the final answer is 62 degrees south because the aircraft is traveling toward the south. Next example, calculate the mean latitude for position 65 degree north and 25 degree north. For mean latitude, what we do, we just add two value and divide it by 2. So the answer will be mean latitude. So in this example, 65 plus 25, that is 90 degree, then divided by 2, that will be 45 degree north. So the answer is 45 degree north. After latitude, we will talk about longitude. Longitude is the shorter arc of equator intercepted between the prime meridian and the meridian passing through the place. It is measured from 0 degree to 180 degree east-west of prime meridian. Longitude distance is angular distance along the equator. Now, prime meridian. The meridian passing through the Greenwich is called prime meridian. It is 0 degree meridian or datum meridian from which we measure the longitude. Longitude of any place is the shorter arc along the equator between prime meridian and the meridian to the place. The angle is measured east or west from prime meridian. The meridian which is 180 degree from other meridian called anti-meridian. In the example, New York is 74 degree west. It means 74 degree west from prime meridian, and it makes 74 degree angle between prime meridian and the meridian passing by New York. Similar, Singapore is 104 degree east from prime meridian. So the longitude of New York is 74 degree west and the longitude of Singapore is 104 degree east. Change of longitude, or we also call D long. The difference between two meridian is called CH long or difference in longitude. The value of CH long never exceed 180 degree. The suffix east and west are used in regard to the direction of travel. Example, calculate the CH long between position A 165 degree west and position B 103 degree west. Assume that the aircraft is flying from A to B. As you can see, the position of A is 165 degree west from 00 meridian and B is 103 degree west from 00 meridian. So both places in west of prime meridian or 00 meridian. An aircraft is flying from A to B. So the difference between them will be 165 degree minus 103 degree. That will be 62 degree. But the correct way to write the answer is 62 degree east because aircraft is moving to the east. Now we will look the example of D long. Calculate the CH long between position A 165 degree west and position B 170 degree east, assuming that the aircraft is flying from A to B. In this case, position A is 165 degree west from prime meridian and point B is 170 degree east from prime meridian. So the shortest distance between them will be crossing the 180 degree meridian. So the difference between 180 degree meridian and point A will be 15 degree. Again, the difference between 180 degree meridian and prime meridian will be 10 degree. So adding both give D long or CH long. So the answer will be 25 degree west, and we write west because the moment is clockwise. If the moment is clockwise, then it will be west. If the moment is anti-clockwise, then we write east. Understanding east or west suffix. So in figure A, the difference between longitude A and longitude B is arc AB. If the aircraft is flying from A to B, then easterly suffix. If aircraft is flying from B to A, then westerly suffix. A simple meaning that if there is an anti-clockwise, then we will put easterly, and if it is clockwise, then we will put westerly. Figure B. The difference between longitude A and longitude B is arc AB. If aircraft is flying from A to B, then easterly suffix. If aircraft is flying from B to A, then westerly suffix. Position using latitude and longitude. How to find a position using latitude and longitude? Position on the earth is always expressed as a latitude first, then longitude. The line that form the parallel of latitude and the meridian are called graticule. By using the graticule, any position on the earth can be defined. Latitude is written in 4 figure of group and longitude is written in 4 and 5 figure of group. The position of Delhi airport written as 28 degree 34 minute north, that will be latitude, and 077 degree 07 minute east, that will be longitude. Angular measurement. Angle are expressed in terms of degree, minute and second. A degree is the angle subtended by an arc equal to 1 by 360th part of the circumference of a circle. Each degree is split into 60 minutes, and the symbol you can see on the screen. Each minute is split into 60 seconds, and symbol you can see on the screen. Example 010 degree 32 minutes 24 seconds. In navigation, north is 000 degree, east is 090 degree, south is 180 degree, and west is 270 degree. Direction is written in 3 figure of group because direction is from 0 degree to 360 degree. So always write in 3 figure of group. And direction is measured from datum north to clockwise direction. And we will discuss more in direction chapter.